Bodybuilding legend Lee Haney shares top 6 men's open picks for 2025 Mr. Olympia. It's officially peak week for the 2025 Mr. Olympia, and bodybuilders are putting the finishing touches on their physiques. Days before the event, on October 3rd, Lee Haney revealed his top 6 picks in the open bodybuilding division. Over the past 3 years, the Sando Trophy has changed hands. Haney won the title in 2022, then his teammate, Derek Lunsford, took it in 2023. And last year, Samson finally nailed the perfect mass, illustrated with a dry state, to become the 19th athlete to win the prestigious title. It's been a tumultuous 2025 bodybuilding season. Although Douda entered Arnold's Classic as the reigning Mr. Olympia, Lunsford exacted his revenge and presented a much-improved package. They'll do battle again, but the roster is full of other bodybuilders looking for statement performances. Chupin hasn't competed since last year's Olympia, leaving question marks over his fitness and conditioning. Nick Walker, meanwhile, missed the previous 2 Olympias, once due to injury and again because his body stopped responding to the preparation. Andrew Jacked is still just as close to gold. He staked his claim to compete after dominating the FIBO championships. These are just the frontrunners on paper. There's a group of wild cards that were also expected to shake things up. Biruz Tabani has finally obtained his US visa and will compete, sparking curiosity as to how he'll stack up in his first North American competition. Other looming threats like Brett Wilkin, Rubiel, Mascara, Nexilla, Urs Kalasinski, and Yagalnikov, Good Vito, Vitali could reshuffle the final standings when all is said and done. Lee Haney's official top 6 picks for the 2025 Mr. Olympia. Find his selections from the video below. Winner, Samson Douda. Second place, Hadi Chupin / Biruz Tabani. Third place, Hadi Chupin / Biruz Tabani. Fourth place, Andrew Jacked / Martin Fitzwater. Fifth place, Andrew Jacked / Martin Fitzwater. Sixth place, Nick Walker. The bodybuilding community has been buzzing with picks and predictions for the 2025 Mr. Olympia. Former 8-time Olympian Ronnie Coleman has joined in the action. His picks were bold. He believes Chupin will win the title and argued that Douda would fall as low as 4th, with Walker and Lunsford surpassing him. The 61st Joe Weider Olympia Fitness and Performance Weekend promises to be historic, with more prizes on the line than ever before. Don't miss Bophysic.ca's coverage of the 2025 Mr. Olympia this weekend. Why Lunsford falls just behind, 7th, in Haney's estimation. Given that Haney excluded Lunsford from his top 6, here are plausible criticisms or reservations he might see for Lunsford. Conditioning or peak concerns. Even though Lunsford is a top athlete, in some seasons his conditioning or detail could lag slightly behind the very top-tier names, which might cost him in a deep field. Stiff competition in front of him, with a stacked roster, Douda, Chupin, Andrew Jacked, etc., there's limited slots and very thin margins. Lunsford may be bumped due to others having slightly better balance this year. Risk of being outshined by flashier packages. In a contest full of dark horses and dramatic returns, like Walker's, Lunsford's consistency might work against him in that he is a known quantity. Less flash means less surprise votes. Relative momentum / freshness. Walker's fresh narrative might overshadow Lunsford's, especially if Lunsford's updates don't show as much progression going into April-October. Possible reasons behind ranking Walker ahead of Lunsford. Here are some plausible arguments / factors Haney might have considered, or that commentators emphasize, certainly things that could tip the balance in Walker's favor even if by a hair. Factor why it might favor Walker over Lunsford. Supporting context / commentary. Comeback momentum / stage unpredictability. Walker is making a return after having missed recent Olympias, due to injury, prep issues. If he shows up on, and fully peaked, that comeback energy can influence perceptions. X-factor muscle quality / freakiness. Walker has often been described as having freaky muscle bellies, impressive fullness, and unique visuals. That kind of appeal can sway judges or at least fans' perceptions. Relative risk / consistency. Lunsford is more established and predictable. Walker might be more volatile, i.e. he either shows or doesn't. If Haney is projecting risk, he might see Lunsford as more safe, but also more capped. Judges trends and composition of the field in a stacked lineup, slight edges in symmetry, presentation, or details, e.g. conditioning, finishing, may override raw mass. Haney may believe Walker can hit those finishing details better this year than Lunsford. Past head-to-head / recent showings. Some contests had close matches between Walker and Lunsford. For example, in the lead-in season, Walker challenged Lunsford at shows like the Pittsburgh Pro. They went to a tiebreaker.